What do you do when you fail?
Most people don't reach their dream, not because of failure. Most people don't live their dream because they give up. You see, it's not the failure that stops us, but that most stop at their first failure. Those who succeed don't stop at one failure. They don't stop at 10 failures. They don't stop at 100, 1,000, or 1,000,000. They say, this is my goal, and I will do whatever it takes to achieve it. I will learn the lessons from any failures. I will learn faster. I will work harder. I will work smarter. And I will not quit until my dream is a reality.
Failure, the word that crushes dreams, breaks confidence, and stops people from even trying. But what if I told you failure isn't the end? What if I told you failure is actually the path to greatness? Because every success story you admire today started with failure. Failure means you tried. They told you failure is a sign to quit, but that's a lie. Failure is a sign that you tried. It's a sign that you stepped up while others stood still. The truth is, winners fail more times than losers even try. Every time you fail, you're one step closer to figuring it out. Every failure is a lesson. Every mistake is a blueprint for success. So if you failed before, good. Now get back up.
Failure is a massive part of being able to be successful. You have to get comfortable with failure. You have to actually seek failure. Failure is where all of the lessons are. You know, when you go to the gym and you work out, you're actually seeking failure. You want to take your muscles to the point where you get to failure, because that's where the adaptation is. That's where growth is. Successful people fail a lot. They fail a whole lot more than they succeed. They extract the lessons from the failure, and they use that, the energy, and they use the wisdom to come around to the next phase of success. Gotta take a shot. You have to live at the edge of your capabilities. You gotta live where you're almost certain you're gonna fail. The reason for practice. Practice is controlled failure. You're getting to your limit, getting to your limit, getting to your limit. You can't lift that. You can't do that. Until you get to the point that all of a sudden your body makes the adjustment, and then you can do it. Failure actually helps you to recognize the areas where you need to evolve. So fail early, fail often, fail forward.
You're here right now at this moment because tomorrow you want to be somebody greater than the person you are today. You see yourself succeeding, you have a vision, you have a dream. Congratulations. You're already 10 steps ahead of 95% of the world. And I'll tell you one thing. One is a failure and one is a success. And if you love success, there is nothing that can stop you. All those negative things people say will mean nothing. Only 1% stick with that fitness program long enough to see results. Only 1% of nerds stick with that video game long enough to get good at it. Only 1% of relationships stick it out to the end. That doesn't mean you have a 1% chance. It just means you can't behave like the 99%. You'll have to do something better than giving up a month from now. Those are just numbers. You want to talk about numbers? Take a look around you and take a good look around you. Are you like 99% of the people around you? If you are, then you're in the wrong video, my friend. You have to love success just as much, because that's what's gonna allow you to get up and go for it. Being scared to fail won't do anything. In fact, when you love success and you start going for it, guess what happens? You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail 10 times, 100 times, maybe even 1,000 times. But that's okay. Failure isn't permanent.
When doors close in your face, when you hear the word no over and over again, it's easy to feel defeated. But rejection is not the end. It's simply redirection. Think about it. How many times have you been told you're not good enough? You don't have what it takes. You should quit. But here's the secret. The people who succeed don't listen. They don't stop. They push forward until the world has no choice but to notice them. So, embrace rejection. Let it fuel you. Because one day those same people who doubted you will be the ones clapping for you. Every success story has a chapter of struggle. The only difference between those who win and those who lose is that winners keep going. The road to success is filled with pain, losses, and self-doubt. It will test you. It will break you. It will make you question everything. But if you refuse to give up, if you push past the pain, you will rise. Pain is temporary, but quitting is permanent. There will always be people who doubt your ability, who laugh at your dreams, who call you crazy. But guess what? Every great innovator, every world changer, every icon in history was once called crazy. They said it was impossible. They said it couldn't be done. But the people who make history are the ones who don't listen. So let them doubt. Let them talk. You don't need their approval. You need your belief. Motivation is temporary. Some days you won't feel like pushing forward. Some days you'll want to give up. That's why motivation isn't enough. You need discipline. Discipline is what keeps you moving even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what separates the winners from the quitters. So stop waiting to feel ready. Do it anyway. The world only sees success, but they don't see the failures behind it. They don't see the thousands of missed shots, the sleepless nights, the broken dreams, the silent battles. They don't see how many times these people heard the word no, but they didn't stop, and neither should you, because the only way you truly fail is if you quit. Turn your failures into fuel. When you fail, you have two choices. 1, let it break you. 2, let it build you. The choice is yours. You can let failure be your excuse, or you can use it as fuel. You can sit in self-pity, or you can get back up stronger than before. The strongest people, the most successful people, the ones who rise to the top, they don't let failure define them. They use it to push harder. You've come too far to quit now. You owe it to yourself to see how far you can go. Forget the setbacks. Forget the pain. Keep moving forward. Because one day, you'll look back at all those failures and realize they weren't failures at all. They were stepping stones to your success. You want to succeed? Fail. Fail fast. Fail often. But never ever quit. Because failure is not the end. It's just the beginning.